Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado voters kick out Democratic state senators over gun control and are successful. Thank you for watching the Shakama Live show. Colorado voters ousted 2 Democratic lawmakers, including a state Senate president, in a historic recall vote on Tuesday over their support for tougher gun control laws, handing a major victory to the gun rights supporters. The recall races, the first in Colorado history, are at the epicenter of the nation's fight over gun control in the aftermath of a series of mass shootings last year, and were seen as a test of the sway of lobbyists on both sides of the debate. Just to clarify, those so-called mass shootings in Colorado, the theater shooting that happened with the Joker-looking guy amounted to 12 people dead. You know me, you know I'm going to say 3 people die every second in the United States. You do not make policy over 12 people dying. It just doesn't happen. You do not shred the Constitution over 12 people dying. Let's continue. State Senate President John Morse, who helped lead efforts in the state legislature to ban ammunition magazines with more than 15 rounds, said he had, quote, absolutely no regrets about pushing the gun control measures for the Fuhrer. Anyway, quote, I said at the time, if it costs me my political career, so be it. You know what? Looking back is always 2020, and you always want to come across looking like you're just so for the people. But wait, there's more. Let's take a look at this. The recall battle drew more than $3.5 million in campaign contributions. But the vast majority of the funds, nearly $3 million, came from opponents of the recall drive who support stricter gun control. Figures from the Colorado Secretary of State office showed New York City billionaire Michael Bloomberg, who founded Mayors Against Illegal Guns, which is an oxymoron, wrote a $350,000 check, personal check, to the anti-recall campaigns. LA billionaire philanthropist Eli Broad kicked in another $250,000 to stave off recalls. Only about $500,000 came from the pro-rights lobby. Of course, the stupid reporter said pro-gun lobby. The pro-rights lobby, mainly $368,000 donated by the NRA, the nation's biggest pro-rights lobby. You know, it's all about the language that you ipse. And this reporter is obviously some liberal, pinko communist, bootstepper, that wants you and your loved ones completely and utterly defenseless when the government, the Fuhrer, come knocking at your door. Anyway. my alleged German accent is probably terrible. The people of Colorado Springs sent a clear message to the Senate leader that his primary job was to defend their rights and freedom, and that he is ultimately accountable to them, his constituents, and not to the dollar or social engineering agendas of anti-gun billionaires. This is a statement that the NRA made after the defeat of the Democrats was served. The campaign was not a friendly one. One television ad paid for by Rocky Mountain gun owners accused Morse of taking marching orders from, quote, East Coast liberals like billionaire playboy New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who really cannot shut up. And I'll get to that in some other video. Quote, the argument that the recall was supposed to be used only to oust corrupt officials is a long-running canard. one disproved by both history and the fact that there are actually 7 states that limit the recall to corruption issues. They were complaining that a recall is not supposed to be used to oust people who don't represent their constituents and don't represent the actual citizens. To the people of Colorado, good job. Now, make sure you only get people who defend your rights. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. Make sure you subscribe, like this video so everybody can see it. Give it a thumbs up so everybody can see it. That's how YouTube works. All right. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all the subscribers so far. Thank you.